Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine you're standing at a financial crossroads. You know where you are now, but getting to where you want to be. That's the tricky part. Today we're doing a deep dive into Jack Canfield's core principles. Think of this as a shortcut to understanding a really powerful roadmap for change, specifically through the lens of your financial journey. It's not just motivational fluff. We're pulling out the actionable stuff. His whole framework really boils down to three things: taking 100% responsibility, getting crystal clear on your goals, and taking consistent, sometimes scary action. And here's where it gets really interesting, that first point. Canfield's got this formula: E plus R equal O. Event plus your response equals your outcome. He argues pretty forcefully, actually, that you can't always control the E. The economy dips, you get an unexpected bill, whatever, life happens. But the R, your response, that's always in your control, which means, and this is the kicker, your current financial situation, it's basically the result of your past responses, your choices.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is applying this directly to money. It's so easy to blame, well, the government, your boss, the cost of living, but this principle, it forces you to look inward. It asks you to accept that your money situation comes from your decisions, how you spend, how you save, whether you ask for that raise or not. It shifts the power completely. Suddenly, you're not just reacting to circumstances, you're the one driving.
Right, you're in the driver's
Yeah.
seat. I get that. But, let's be real. When the market tanks or you lose a client, it feels pretty external.
Yeah.
How do you actually, own your response in those moments without just feeling bad?
Well, it's about changing the question you ask yourself. Instead of, why did this happen to me? Canfield suggests asking, okay, this event happened. What can I learn from it? What could I have done differently? Or what will I do differently next time? So if an investment goes south, the response isn't the market robbed me. It's more like, okay, maybe my risk assessment was off, or did I understand that investment fully? It's about extracting the lesson. That's the core of 100% responsibility. It's proactive learning, not blame.
Okay, that makes sense. Turning blame into a learning opportunity. So once you embrace that responsibility, that power, what's next? Where do you direct it?
Clarity. That's the immediate next step Canfield emphasizes. You have to know exactly where you're aiming. Fuzzy goals, they just lead to, well, fuzzy results. Or no results.
Right. Like just saying, I want more money. That's not really a goal, is it?
Not in Canfield's book. He insists on SMART goals. You've probably heard of them: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. So it's not, I want to save. It's, I will save $10,000, that's specific and measurable, within 12 months, that's time-bound, by putting aside $850 each month, that's achievable and implies action. It makes it real, tangible, something you can actually track.
That specificity creates accountability, I guess. But what about the internal stuff? This raises an important question. What if you grew up hearing things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy? Those beliefs can run deep.
Oh, definitely. And Canfield tackles that head on. He talks about replacing those limiting beliefs. A key technique, he suggests, is to act as if. Basically, start behaving like the financially successful person you want to become even before you have the money. Manage the money you do have wisely. Budget. Look for investment opportunities, even small ones. Avoid unnecessary debt. It's like you're rehearsing for the role. Your actions start to reprogram your subconscious mind, building the habits, and crucially, the mindset of wealth. It's not fake it till you make it, exactly. It's more like behave your way into belief.
And it's not a one-shot deal, right? It's the daily grind.
Absolutely. Daily, disciplined action. That's what compounds over time.
Which ties into another Canfield idea I love. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That fear of asking for more money or making that first investment,
Yeah,
it's real.
it is. But courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting despite the fear. Pushing through that discomfort zone is where breakthroughs happen financially. Asking for the raise, starting the side hustle, making the investment call. And importantly, this applies when things go wrong too. You overdrafted. Okay, learn why. Made a bad investment. Don't just crawl into a hole. Figure out the mistake. Canfield frames mistakes not as failures, but as tuition. You paid to learn something important about managing your money. So learn the lesson and adjust. That feedback is vital.
And quickly, he also touches on environment, right? Who you hang out with.
Yes, hugely important. Surround yourself with people who talk about growth, opportunities, managing money well. Not just people who complain about being broke. Your environment shapes your thinking, especially your money mindset. Choose it wisely.
So pulling it all together, these principles from Jack Canfield, they're not just feel-good ideas. They're practical tools, a sequence almost. Responsibility, clarity, belief, action learning. They really can shift your financial journey from maybe confusion and struggle towards clarity and eventually stability and growth. It's about taking back control.
Definitely. Which leads to maybe a final thought for you to chew on. If you decided right now to truly take 100% responsibility for your financial life, what's one specific action, maybe one that feels just a little bit scary, that you could take this week, to move just one step closer to that financial vision you have?
Something to mull over as you navigate your own path. We hope this deep dive helps you on your journey.